Just like everyone else, police sometimes make mistakes.
I'm a federal agent.
This is easy to come by.
This is probably worse for you.
Mistakes like arresting the wrong person, and what if that person happens to be a federal agent? On July 7th, 2020, Columbus police officers handcuffed and tased ATF officer James Burk, who was investigating an illegally held firearm at a residence. However, it was the person being investigated who called 911, which led to a confrontation between the ATF agent and Columbus police.
He said, you have to open the door. I tell him, I'm sorry, I can't stay with my kids. My kids start crying because they're afraid. And
okay.
I tell him,
did he ever try and break the door or anything like that?
Yes, he is still knock, and he said, I will stay here until evening if you don't open the door because you are liar.
When police arrived on the scene, Burke immediately informed them that he was a federal agent and mentioned that his badge was in his pocket. However, the officers remained unconvinced, and the tension escalated.
Turn around, let me see your hands. Okay, let me see your hands. I need to see some ID. Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
What is your deal?
Get on the ground now!
I'm a federal agent.
9171-103.
I'm a federal agent.
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground. I'm a federal agent.
Why wouldn't you show me your ID when I got here? Don't move forward.
You didn't ask for it.
He is at 335.
Get on the ground. We'll figure it out.
On that 10-8.
Not getting on the ground.
Well, then stay where you're at.
I'll stay where I'm at.
Fine. Why do you got to make this harder than it is?
Listen, I'm not getting on.
I have no problem making this.
I just want to see if anybody in the precinct can respond as well.
Despite numerous attempts by the police to control the situation, Agent Burke refused to follow orders.
We got a call that someone's impersonating a police officer out here and doesn't have ID.
No kidding, because she doesn't want to open it.
Okay, get on the ground so I can find out who you are.
It ain't happening.
Okay, fine. Fine. Do you think I'm a police officer or something? What the heck's the matter with you? Who do you think you are? Get on the ground!
I'm not getting on the
Chopper,
ground.
thanks.
I'm not getting
91-7, I'm pulling up.
I got my ID.
Do not reach for your waist! Keep your hands up!
Dude, why would I have an Olay?
Get your hands up!
Later, another officer arrived at the scene, and they finally detained Burke.
Ow! Face down!
You guys are making a big mistake.
You are the one making a mistake!
Settlement. Face down, now. All the way down. All the way. All the way.
You got my IDs right here, left pocket. Left pocket.
And we're going to put your arm behind your back.
Wait a second.
Do not resist.
I'm not resisting.
You're acting like a moron.
Wait a second.
Stop.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Don't do this. Wait a second. I got a medical condition. Get my license out of my pocket.
We're getting you secured first.
Please, wait. No, whoa. Hold on. I'm hyperventilating. Please, sir. I'm
resisting.
I'm not.
Stop resisting.
Would you please get my ID out of my left pocket?
Stop.
I'm begging you. My wife's pregnant. Please. It's right here.
Resist.
Please get it. Wait, sir, help me up. Just hold me up. Sir, I can't do it. Wait. Sir.
Stop resisting now.
Please help me. Sir, please get my
federal
creds.
Get your taser out, Joe.
No, don't do that, please. Sir.
Don't make me tase you.
You're going to get tased. Put your right arm behind your back.
Okay.
Put your right arm behind
Help
your
me
back
up.
now. No.
Help me up.
No, you're going to stay on the ground and put your right arm behind your back.
Let me breathe.
You can
I'm
breathe
gonna.
just fine.
I'm gonna. Ow, don't do that. Okay, here. My God.
Get him cuffed.
It is cuffed. Please stop.
Get him cuffed.
Please stop, sir. Wait a second. Sir, please help me up. Please.
Get this kid.
I'm a federal agent. My God, my gun, my
You have
pistol.
no idea what you are, acting the way you are.
Sir,
Who the heck do you think you are, acting like
nobody. I wanted you to see my damn creds. The lady was freaking out, for Christ's sake. Oh. Sir, please. Please. My God.
here?
Sir.
Roll over. Sit up.
It's in my...
Sit
I
up.
showed her my
Sit up.
creds.
Let him sit up.
I showed her my goddamn creds, for Christ's sake. Right there, left pocket. Left pocket, cargo pocket. Please take them out.
Stay. Don't try and
Guys,
sit up.
I get it. I fucking get it.
Then you should have
Why
behaved
would
the way
you act the way you did?
Sir, I wanted you to see my creds, for Christ's sake. My God, I'm here to talk
No,
to her.
you're the one that's in the wrong.
Both the agent and the police blamed each other for the situation and about who was right or wrong.
You know if you have interaction with the police, you obey commands.
Sir, I was trying to get
No,
this.
you didn't obey command.
Sir, I'm with you guys, for Christ's sake. I'm a fucking federal agent.
Who's your supervisor?
What's his name? What's your supervisor's name? Hang on a second. The SAC is currently John McPherson, who's on his way out to retire, who will soon be rolling.
I took the mag out.
My God. This is crazy.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Stand up. Stand
I'm
up.
not trying to be ashamed of myself.
Come out and see the back of the cruiser.
Say, let me see
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Sir, please.
You gotta see the back of the cruiser.
My God. Sir, I'm just trying to do my goddamn job.
Why would you make us do this?
I didn't want you to. I wanted to. Wait.
No.
Hold him. He's holding him. Hold him. I'm knocking the door.
Relax.
Hold him.
Hey, guys, please, just talk to me for 1 second, please.
Get in the car.
No,
we'll
wait.
talk later.
Sir, wait.
You had your chance.
No, I was trying to give you my creds. You didn't let me show them to you.
Never once tried.
I did.
Get in there. Have a seat.
Wait,
Now!
Have a seat.
please. Wait, I gotta breathe.
Okay,
Please,
you
sir,
can-
let
you
me
can
breathe.
sit down and breathe.
Let me breathe. I have a medical condition.
We're gonna get ART. Get
No,
your legs in. Get your legs in. We're closing this door.
Sir,
Get your legs in.
9170. We have a squad rolling. This guy's claiming he's
sir,
having
please,
breathing
call an
problems.
ambulance. I'm asking
I
for
just
an
did.
ambulance.
2 seconds ago.
Get in the car.
Sir, I don't need the taser didn't bother.
You just said call an ambulance. We don't need a medic.
No, you don't want one.
All the way in the car. Get all the way in.
I can't breathe.
While Burke complained about being in pain and not being able to breathe, the officer ignored his pleas and forcibly shoved him into the vehicle.
Well, sir, I'm begging you.
Get all the way in.
Wait, how did this happen? Okay.
Get in. For crying out loud. You're the cop. You had an ass.
No, wait, I can't. You're f***ing my head up. The seatbelt's in place. Please. What the fuck?
Why would you act like this?
I didn't act anything.
The arrest of the 16-year ATF veteran resulted in a lawsuit which claimed that the police used excessive force against him while he was merely conducting his job. Let us know in the comments who you think was responsible for escalating the situation. Were the police in the wrong, or was it the ATF agent for not complying with orders? This next FBI agent encounter happened on December 20th, 2019. Special Agent Alexis Hatten was conducting an investigation into corruption at the Carrabelle, Florida Sheriff's Office. The FBI agent arranged to interview Deputy Rolf Gordon about a ticket he had issued a few weeks prior. However, the planned meeting turned into something far more complicated as the officer grew suspicious of Hatton's legitimacy as a federal agent.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay.
That'll work.
Did you run your body cam?
I am now, because I don't know how legit you are at the moment.
It's okay. Special Agent Hatten. The FBI.
Okay.
You got that on body cam?
I do, but I don't understand what the problem is with you meet me at the office.
I'll talk to the U.S. Attorney's Office about it. You can cut off the recording device now.
Okay. Well, I will when I leave the area, sir. Hey, TJ, this guy is telling me to turn my body camera off and telling me he's going to contact other people to get involved with this.
U.S. Attorney Office.
Let me get his tag number real quick. It's going to be LKST57. LKST57. 33 Franklin, 1065, Florida 28. No, he's telling me to turn my camera off. Lima, Kilo, Sierra, Tango 57. I got 703 out here with me. Alright, well he's leaving the area, but I guess, but it's a blue Ford Fusion, Ford Taurus. He says he does not give out business cards. Yeah, I don't believe this. No. There's something fishy with this right here. Yeah, he told me to turn my body camera off because he didn't want that running. And so now he's still here. He's looking at me.
Franklin 33, at Florida 28, Lincoln, Kilo, Sierra, Tango 57. She was played on 2015.
Absolutely not.
Four-door, still
Now he's
dark blue in color.
Now he's saying I'm trying to detain him.
Back to
I've never told you I was
Corporation
detaining you. That's on camera that you are staying here willingly, sir.
In addition to using a covert vehicle, Hatten also refused to reveal how he had acquired Gordon's personal number or to provide answers to Gordon's other questions. This gave the officer more reason to fuel his suspicion.
Franklin, does that come back to any government agency? This is easy to come by.
It just advises Advanced Wiring Company.
Do you work for a wiring company?
Further.
It's a covert vehicle, sir.
Okay.
I do feel like I'm being detained. Am I being detained?
Am I being detained? You're the one who called me here, sir. How did you get my phone number?
I can't give you that information.
I ain't saying he can't tell me how he got my information. Hey, you are detained at this time, sir. 33 Franklin. I got one Whiskey Mike detained at this time. 17's on the way. Hey, I don't think this guy's legit, man.
Franklin,
I'm not going to put you in cuffs.
putting the narrative for this call. That
Where's it
subject
at?
he's got detained.
Okay.
I've got my
Claiming
weapon
to be
on
a
my
federal
right.
agent.
You do got, is it on, do I have permission to take it off?
No, you
of
don't have permission
Okay,
to take it
just hang tight right here. I'm not cuffing you. I'm not cuffing you. But you're being very uncooperative with me. You asked me to come up here. You called my personal cell phone number. You can't tell me how you got it. Your vehicle's coming back to a wiring company, not the
It's
FBI.
a covert vehicle.
Okay. You
Would
get
you
mad
like
at
to see some registration?
you get mad at me because I turned my body camera on,
Would you like to see some registration?
and you know a lot of stuff about me.
Would you like to see the registration, sir?
I don't really want anything from you at this point. My supervisor's on the way.
Excellent.
Do you have identification?
I surely do. I showed it to him. Would you like to see it, sir?
That's fine. You don't have to keep your hands up. I'm just trying to figure out what's going
I don't want to be shot
on.
out here.
I don't want to be shot either.
Suddenly, Hatten contacted FBI dispatch and his supervisor to inform them of the situation.
33 Franklin, just 43. This individual's saying his name is Special Agent Hatten out of Jacksonville from the FBI. He keeps getting on his radio, but I do not hear any traffic coming back from the other end.
Does he have a 27 you want me to run?
Jacksonville.
I do hear something coming back now. That 28 is going to be his 28 from earlier. Lima, Kilo, Sierra, Tango, 5-7.
Carrabelle Police Department right here.
Be advised that comes back to Advanced Wiring Company out of Jacksonville.
I believe I need to have a supervisor.
10-4. He's saying that this is coming back to that because it's a covert vehicle.
I'm not detained, but he indicated that I was being detained earlier on body cam.
Do you have a DL on that subject?
Do you have a
I'm not
driver's
gonna
license
show
on
you
you,
my
sir?
driver's license. You don't need
He's
to know where
refusing
I
to
live.
give his 27 at this time, Franklin.
If he's not giving you his pay, you got detained. Just go ahead and get it from him if he's got it on him.
So you're forcing me to give you my driver's license?
That's what my captain just asked me to get it from
All
you.
right, all
We
right.
need to find out who he is.
Yeah, there you go.
He could just be somebody who's
Body camera
trained
still
in
running.
FBI.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Something more.
Information.
For officer,
For the supervisor to come speak to you.
for a supervisor to come speak to me.
And I'll tell you, he provided credentials, but he's refusing to give any kind of business card or any kind of contact info with who he's affiliated with.
They want a business card. I told them I don't give out business cards.
10-4, that's on
I showed him badge and credentials. He's got his body camera going.
I'm 51 to 33's location now.
So, I don't know what to tell. I'm in Carrabelle. I gave him my 1027 Southeast Avenue.
And for your 43 also, this subject advised that he could not tell me how he got my personal cell phone number.
Did you tell your sergeant that I was here about a ticket that you had issued?
I told him that you were here to investigate me about an issue, and he said this needed to be handled through the office, not on the side of the road. And you said that wasn't going to happen. You were going to contact somebody
I
else.
was going to contact the U.S. Attorney's Office. That's
Okay.
correct. Yeah.
And then we're just trying to check your validity. You called a deputy sheriff's personal cell phone. You can't tell me how you got the number.
That's right.
Your tag's not coming back to the FBI.
Correct.
Okay. I haven't seen a badge. I've seen an ID card. I haven't seen a badge.
You have not seen...
No, sir. I haven't seen a badge. I've seen an ID card.
When I handed this to you, did you grab it? Take it out of my hand. Do you not see a badge?
I see a badge now. That's the first time I saw the
good
badge, sir.
Lord. You don't need to be a deputy.
However, despite seeing Hatton's FBI badge and credentials, Gordon acted dismissively of this information and argued that Hatten did not show it to him earlier.
That's very professional of you to say that statement. But anyway, that I was very observant to be a deputy because you never showed me that. You showed me the inside of it, but not the badge.
Are you hearing all this, Larry?
Oh, everybody's going to hear all this, sir.
Moments later, other officers arrived with another piece of intriguing news that added to the brewing situation. it was discovered that Hatten's name was on a terrorist watch list. This prompted the officers to handcuff him and place him inside the police car.
I got the guy's name wrong. Is his name Alexis? Like
Yes.
A-L-E-X-I-S?
Yes.
Hatten. H-A-T-T-E-N. And it's 62063?
Yes.
Yes. He's hitting on some in NCIQ?
I believe when they ran his Florida driver's license, he came back hot on a terrorist watch list.
There's somebody talking back to him on that radio in there, but
The middle name is Gregory?
that's correct. Yeah, somebody's talking back to him on the radio. But
Sorry, I'm on, brother. Okay, all right. Okay, now you got it. All right.
all right, just being detained. Double lock them.
What's the charge, brother?
You don't have any yet,
You're
but
just
right now
being
we're
detained,
running you
sir.
through multiple federal databases.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody's coming up with your name. You also coming back on a terror watch list. So we're going to secure you for our protection and yours. We're going to put you in the back of a police car.
Where's that weapon at, sir?
It's on my right side, brother.
The officers also confiscated Hatten's semi-automatic Glock handgun before placing him in the police car.
I'm just gonna pat you down real
Sure,
quick.
go ahead.
33 Franklin, we've detained this whiskey Mike and got him in cuffs in the back of the car now.
Officer Gordon then told the officers about how Hatten had made contact with him.
This guy calls my personal cell phone and goes, "Hey, I need to talk to you about some stuff I got going on in Carrabelle today. I heard you working in the Carrabelle area today." I said, "Yes, sir." Yeah. I said, "Yes, sir. I'm working in Carrabelle."
Hey, Coleman, if you grab that gun, we'll throw it in the passenger seat of your truck.
Was it on him or in the car?
It was on his right hip. He had a holster.
The DA guy was asking me if he was claiming to be armed.
He is.
He's
So-
people now and he's going to call me back.
So he goes, I said, "Where you wanting to meet me at?" And he goes, he says, "I think it's the new substation." I said, the new police department?" He goes, "Yeah, he wasn't real sure." I'm like, "Okay." So I went down there. He had just called me and like, "Hey man, what's up?" I said, "I got to go meet this guy. He's investigating something."
Suddenly, Hatten started to complain about having difficulty breathing while he was inside the police car.
I need air, brother.
Okay.
I'm suffering here.
All right, I'm turning it on right now.
Open the door. I can't breathe.
Sir, I can't open the door. You're being detained right now.
26 Franklin, 1065 serial number, yellow Glock 19.
I got the air on full blast, sir.
6 to Franklin 530. What is that gentleman's name you got detained?
Don't got the...
It ain't the heat.
Do you have your body camera on still, brother?
Absolutely, it ain't going off.
Thank you, brother. Look, I'm begging for you. Turn the air. You're burning me up, brother.
I had the defroster on.
No, you didn't. Brother, I need air. God almighty.
Officer Gordon continued to explain to the officers how Hatten had approached him.
I need to discuss some things. I came up. He said, do you mind me sitting in my car with me real quick? He showed me, he flipped open his wallet and it showed credentials. It didn't show he didn't show a badge, but it showed FBI in his name. So I came in there and he goes, "I need to discuss a ticket on a Maryland Bing that you wrote," which is a ticket that I wrote, but I actually rescinded it. I said, "Okay." I said, "Do you mind if I go pull it up on my CAD so I can recall what's going on here, because I know you can't tell me about it and I want to get it right." So I went in there. At the same time I'm pulling up the report, I called TJ. I said, "Hey, is this... should I be getting interviewed on the side of the road, or should he be doing something else?" And TJ says he needs to go through the front office and set up an interview time. Well, as soon as I told the gentleman that you need to set up an interview time, he goes, "That's all right. I'm just going to call the state attorney on your..." He called the U.S. attorney on you. So then I activated my body camera. I didn't have it on the whole time because 54.5. I turned it on when he told me that.
Right away.
Later on, the police cleared Hatten's identity and he was released. But after being confined inside the vehicle, the agent immediately asked for EMS. The body cam footage shows that Hatten was exhibiting signs that he was unwell.
Call 911. I need a medical attention right now. Unlock me. Call 911. Call 911.
We're releasing you right
no,
now,
call
sir.
911 now. Call 911. I need
33.
I'm sitting there begging you to cut off your freaking heat.
He's requesting EMS to respond at this time.
Yes, security vehicle. I'm about to get it for you.
Franklin to 33, can you give me an exact address?
We're at the new substation for the sheriff's office, Franklin.
Does anybody have water?
I've got some water in here.
Refusing to call for medical help for him, but he didn't give us any further details.
He's been like this the whole time. That's why I didn't feel like he was legit. Like we called as soon as he said.
You did your job.
Yeah.
Moments later, Hatten was found slumped over in the driver's seat.
Ambulance is about 10 minutes away, sir.
Eventually, the paramedics arrived at the scene and took Hatten to the hospital.
Being so uncooperative with everything.
I assume.
That's why I didn't think he
assumed
was
going
legit.
to come back goofy like that, or not on file.
But he's legit, but I don't understand why.
Later on, the sheriff's department claimed that Hatten was found to be in good health upon his release from the hospital. This is a case that turned a simple traffic stop into something much more. On April 22, 2022, a U.S. Air Force specialist and ex-FBI agent, Anton Yagunov, was pulled over for having a slightly obstructed license plate.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
All right.
What's up?
Deputy Turner with the sheriff's office. The reason I'm stopping you is your plate's obstructed. Yeah. Whatever that thing's got, you got to take it off, okay?
Okay.
Because it got to be visible within a certain distance. All right. Now, when you went to driving school and a cop pulls you over, what they tell you?
Oh, you pull over when it's safe to do so.
No, you pull over immediately. Okay? Let me tell you this. And now you pull over immediately.
Sure.
Because I don't know what you're doing inside this car.
Sure, yeah.
Hiding guns. You know what I mean? Officer safety is number one.
Yeah.
So pull over immediately. If, for whatever reason, I find it not safe, I'll get on the PA and say, hey, turn over at whatever stop. You know what I mean? But when you keep rolling, it makes it go to from like just a routine deal to
I
like.
just didn't want to stop right there in the road where there's nowhere to pull over.
Yeah, well, I initially turned on right when you were in front of that little store.
I wanted to get sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what I mean.
But you were like way back there. I didn't know if you're running your sirens for me or for.
Well, and then even then, when you see sirens going, what are you supposed to do? Still keep going or pull over so the cop can go past you?
Sure.
When the officer asked the man to identify himself, he stated that he was a security contractor.
Yeah. So who are you?
Oh, I'm
I guess I could.
yeah. Former NDOC, and I used to work security at Harris.
Oh, okay, okay. You have insurance on this thing?
Yeah.
Your partner or what?
Now, my partner called me. I'm a contractor with Southwest Gas.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to go over there and get him logged into his computer.
Okay.
So I was kind of in a rush.
Hey, you live where?
Here in Carson City.
Where at?
Imperial. 3330.
I haven't stopped you before, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm trying to, because you said, you know, but I can't, in my mind, No guns inside the car?
Nah, no fun.
Okay. That's what I'm more, you know what I mean?
The officers continued inquiring about what was inside the car. After asking a few questions about the light, the officer then decided to detain Yagunov.
What do you got right there up front?
Hey, that's a siren. I do contract security.
You contract
so
security?
some of the work I requires to have a siren.
A siren?
This used to be a practice.
Yeah.
So some of the, I've contracted with just about every security company. So.
Okay. What kind of lighting does it have?
It doesn't have the built-in light. It doesn't have the lighting that's built in.
Well, it's got lights up there.
It's got red and blues. It's got red and blues here on the back.
Turn it on?
Sure.
No weapons or anything like that?
Nah.
Alright, I'm gonna take you out like this just to check, okay? Go and push that one for me. Put that down for now, then I'll get it for you. So you're not like law enforcement, right? You're not a law enforcement officer?
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Are you a cop?
No.
Okay, so you said you work security, right? Okay.
I'm a security contractor.
Copy. Whose car is it?
So I'm gonna put these on for now, okay? Because wouldn't relax. Hey,
Why is
it
it
makes it
taking
better.
Yeah, I contract work, so I have to have lights on this vehicle for some work.
They shouldn't be that color.
Yeah, they shouldn't be red and white, brother.
Yeah, it depends on who you're contracting with. If you contract with law enforcement agencies,
Which agencies do you contract with?
the various ones.
Names on ACOJ? So you have a contract?
I've worked with them.
Okay, so you have a government ID?
I have a contract here.
Where's that?
Eventually, the police discovered his FBI badge and proceeded to read Yagunov his Miranda rights.
Where'd you get this?
That's issued to me.
Issued to you?
By my previous
Federal Bureau
Okay.
of Investigation badge?
So I'm gonna read you your rights too, okay? Because you're handcuffed, you know what I mean? So I feel more comfortable that way.
That's fine.
So the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used in the court of law. Yeah. If the right to talk to an attorney, have him present with you prior to any questioning, if you wish one.
Sure.
If you cannot afford one will be provided to you by the courts. Okay, have your rights in mind. You want to talk to me? Let me see this thing over here.
Initially, Yagunov was pulled over for having a slightly obstructed license plate, but he was detained because of the blue and red light found in the vehicle. The man, however, explained that he had the light as part of his work as a security contractor, and they even saw proof of that upon the discovery of his FBI badge.
So the reason you're in cuffs, okay, is per NRS. Unless you're a sworn officer.
I know in Nevada everybody states.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have red and blues.
Sure.
Right? Because then you could easily impersonate a police officer.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that's the reason I have you in cuffs. Okay?
Right.
You have this. This is great.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So who issued this to you?
My former employer.
Your former employer? So you used to work for the FBI at one point?
I've contracted with the Department of Justice and the FBI and other
Here in
Reno.
Here in Reno? Where's their office at, or what?
Resident agency. It's off of. It's next to Wells Fargo. It's right by the traffic circle there.
Okay. I'm just throwing out because I have no idea where they're at. Okay. You ever been arrested?
Nah.
Never been arrested?
Not as an adult, no.
Just as juvenile?
Yeah.
What is this? Nevada, State of Nevada, private investigator. Yeah. So I see, and you're an investigator.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
But then you're also...
I'm a contractor for Southwest Gas.
For Southwest? So that's like
here, yeah.
That's your primary job?
Yeah, it's my part-time job, and I have my own cybersecurity company. Yeah.
Okay. So this is...
That's where I was headed to right now.
Okay.
To log my partner back into his computer because he got locked out.
Okay. And then this right here... Did you work?
That's a guard card. Yeah, that's a Nevada. That's PIOB, Private Investigators Licensing Board. That's an issued guard card.
Yes, and this, you're allowed to.
Sure,
you get this because you private security or private investigation. Maybe I think my wife's cheating on me.
Sure.
And I hire you, right?
Yeah.
Would that be what it be?
Yeah.
I can hire you
sure,
and be like, hey, go follow my wife or do whatever, right? But you have to go through.
No. I'm also I'm a cybersecurity researcher. Also, I don't have to do all of that. To hire me as a PI, I don't even need that. You can hire me as a hacker.
So what did you get this?
That's what I've worked previously. Yeah. And that's my guard card for currently. If I want to work as a guard, I'm licensed to do so.
As a guard?
As a security officer or a private...
like a guard, okay.
Sure, yeah, with PIOP.
So you're in handcuffs.
But that's not an offense in and of itself to have red and blue lights.
Yes, it is. And I'm going to show you the NRS.
You have to actually run those lights.
No, you don't. They're in your vehicle, and I must destroy those. Okay, and I'm gonna pull up the NRS for you.
I've went to a police officer academy. I know what the NRS is.
You might again, but I went.
Have they updated the NRS?
Have they? Show you.
Have they? Okay.
Come see here for me. Fucking open this thing. Go ahead, have a seat there.
After the officer placed Yagunov inside the police car, they started to inspect his belongings and his car.
This is no good. He's got the lights. He's even got a horn. Yep. And then he's got a. And then how does he know about all the the Safe Streets, FBI? How does he know all that stuff?
He's an impersonator, so he wants to sound legit.
Yep.
This is probably worked for him.
Yep. Oh yeah. I think so.
This worked for him with the red and blues.
But let's see how this works.
Zach might be able to run state of Nevada and
Yep.
see if this is...
What that, yeah. But I think anybody can go and like...
Is that tape?
Yeah. Get one of those maybe. Unless you like... It's a fake one. Oh, here, look. Logger.
The officers kept on searching Yagunov's vehicle and eventually removed the blue and red light.
We're gonna take this.
Body bag. Oh, wow.
I wonder what this is.
That's a mess.
Dude, where did I lose my... Dude. I changed my uniform, moved some stuff around.
He's got a vest back.
You got his ID card? He's got a vest back here?
Yeah.
What the...
Fugitive recovery.
Yeah, I'll shoot you his ID. He's got a fugitive recovery agent jacket. Wow. No, he's driving a gray Taurus police interceptor. Okay, cool. Just stop raining.
Yeah.
The police conducted a full-blown search on the vehicle, yet couldn't find anything incriminating besides the blue and red light, which they stated only a fully sworn officer could use. At this point, the officers are yet to confirm Yagunov's identity.
Hey, come on, how are you gonna impersonate the hood?
Yeah. Couldn't find anything here. I don't know about that side. Yep. So yeah, man, look, you can go to court and explain whatever to them. For me right now, for NRS, you can't have those, okay? You can't have those on your vehicle. You're not allowed to have them, okay? You're not on the vehicle. They're not activated. They're in the vehicle.
Okay.
You could have been driving and turned them on at any moment.
Emergency lighting system is.
Red and blues, baby. If you had orange ones,
but you have to,
no biggie, man. Huh?
It's not. That's not. I in no way, shape, or form did I use those in an unlawful.
You have them in your vehicle, man. They're not allowed to be on your vehicle.
It's not being used in an unlawful capacity, though.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you, man. You know what I mean? If you have your day in court, you can tell them whatever. I just, for right now, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just doing my job, man. And that's, you know what I mean? So, nothing. Exactly. And when you go to court, boom, bring it up, and you know what I mean? I just, for now, on me, on this end, you know what I mean? That's where I'm at, brother.
The officer explained that Yagunov will have to settle everything in court to explain the blue and red light in his vehicle. We've got more to uncover, so stay tuned and check out another video we think you'd like. Go ahead and just tap or click